viewers. Hope you're all doing well and you're all positive. I'm once again back for one more interesting video. Today I'll be speaking on wellness and spirituality. I'm Pramankur. I'm an international keynote speaker, and as I said, that today I'll be speaking on spirituality and wellness. We nowadays often talk about wellness, spirituality, and it is a topic which is very much in demand today. Everywhere you go, you all talk about how exactly you can live a spiritual life or spiritually richer life, and how exactly it is related to being religious. So often people ask me the question that being spiritually richer, is it seem like you have to become religious? So what exactly is the connection between religion and spirituality? So is it like that every religious person is a spiritual person? We often hear about USP. Yes, every community has its USP. So when I basically keep on traveling to different country, I often see that people talk about the USP of that country. So if you basically go to United States, you will see that people talk about lavish living, comfort, liberty, independence. Similarly, if you go to a country in Gulf, you will see that people are talking about their royalty, they are talking about their oil resources. And if you ever travel to a country like India, you will see that people are talking about so many good things, cricket, Bollywood, but what is more important being an Indian is its spirituality. Yes, the USP of our India is spirituality, and it is really very great to know that this word of spirituality has spread to the entire vertical and horizontal of this globe, and today everywhere people talk about spirituality. So what exactly is the spirituality all about? So if you watch this video carefully till the end, you will understand that what is exactly the meaning of spirituality. In the ancient times, when people were trying to become civilized from the primitive stage, we have basically gone through several stages of cultural change, and possibly that is when we understand that how we learn. So if you go into the basics of learning, you will see that learning is actually like a tetrahedron. So the top is basically being physically capable of doing something, and when we do it physically, then it connects to the second dot, that is emotionally, and emotionally connects to the second dot, that is basically where we understand that how we are spiritually getting reflected. So suppose you imagine in this way that you wanted to have a cup of coffee. So if you want to have a cup of coffee, first you have to think about it. So first it's your thought, and your thoughts give command to your physiology that you should go prepare your coffee, and then you have it. But when you have it, you get a pleasure. And what is that pleasure? That is your emotional satisfaction. But there is something which is also spirituality, the kind of mental satisfaction, how it is connected. So now you may ask me that how a cup of coffee can spiritually stimulate us. My friend, each and every act of our daily life is somehow or the other connected with spirituality. Generally, when we see a successful man, we often try to understand that how lucky he is to be such a successful man. He has got a big Lamborghini, he has got a big Ferrari, he has got $1 million in his bank, or he's having some great friends, or he has got a great association. So people always talk about their success, but we often do not see is which is unseen. That is the kind of struggle, the kind of dedication, or possibly the sacrifices were behind that success. So, if you see, the life itself is like a tree. As you see, the tree, when it gradually grows up, it gives shade, it gives flower, it gives fruit to others. So similarly, when a man grows up, he becomes stronger, he becomes eminent, and gradually when he's strong enough, sometimes he can give shade to others, he can give shelter to others, he might help to others. But that is again where people have choices. Because every strong man and every big man doesn't help others. So it is again what is lying beneath them, that is the roots of the tree. So every big tree does not give fruit. Every tall tree does not give shade. So if you see a palm tree, it doesn't give shade. But if you see a mango tree, which is not as tall as a palm tree but gives shade. So you need to understand that it is down deeper beneath you, which is lying, which is unseen, which is not realized. That is what actually makes the difference. So my friends, what lies beneath the ground, that is the root, and that is what, if you compare with us, is the spirituality. So if you want to really become more richer and more prosper and live a better life, first you need to work on the unseen, and that is your spirituality. So if you really want to strengthen your spirituality, what is the first thing you should do? This day, if you often hear the government of India and many other international countries are really interested to work on yoga. Now we also have a yoga day. You will see a lot of people are really trying to attend this class, and they're trying to participate in yoga shivis. I really welcome that decision. That's a great movement. That's a great initiative indeed. But before we do yoga, we must understand that what exactly is yoga. Whatever we do in life, it always has got an action as well as a reaction. So maybe if you are smiling, it is also a yoga. You are breathing, that is also yoga. You are touching someone, that is also yoga. So yoga is adding to that eternal source or that eternal energy. We all have some energy which is flowing every moment. In Chinese, we call energy as qi, and they believe that this energy has a great power inside. It can transform from one being to another. So similarly, yoga is a connection of the people or a human being to the eternal world. But this connection can only happen when we really get spiritually charged up, and for that you need to do meditation, you need to do chanting, and of course you can also involve yourself in some prayers. So all these things can gradually take you closer to yoga. And you can always ask me that how religion and spirituality is connected. So it is not necessary that you need to always be religious to understand spirituality, but spirituality is the basic of everything. So religion is nothing but just like a path. So you must have, suppose, decided to go to the station to board the train. You can go by a bus, you can go by an auto rickshaw, you can go by your own car. The choice is yours. And it is quite obvious that you will all go to the same destination. And once you reach the station, it is going to take you to again your destination. So we often argue on the name of religion, on the name of path, that which path we should take. That whether we should take a bus, we should take an auto, we should take a private car, we should take a taxi. So we should not confuse. The ultimate goal is reaching the destination, and that is the Almighty, that is God. So I hope if you really have liked this video, please give like to my video and subscribe my channel. Till then, stay well, stay blessed, and stay positive. Thank you, friends. Bye-bye. Hey guys, what are you waiting for? If you have still not subscribed me, subscribe my channel and get some more interesting video on positive lifestyle, and hit the bell button so that you can watch some more interesting videos.